All right, here we are again today, this morning, and we are at Wednesday, April 29th, 2015, and I'm going to call this part 3 of my interview with Kal Skeirik. And Kal has been telling us different things about his exercise routine, his thoughts on wellness and fitness. And what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to get right back down to talking to some of the things that I think Kal, some of the unique things about Kal, what he could tell us about his, what I think is just his incredible way, the way he's aged and how great he looks for, again, being 97 years old. First thing, Kal, I want to ask you is, how has living at Lakewood Manor and living in a retirement community, how has that added to your life, this stage of your life, would you say?
Well, it was quite an experience and change, reducing the amount of space we had to live in from a home to a retirement home in an apartment. But my wife and I made the adjustments. We made the adjustments and have found that we've been better off coming here than continuing to live independently in a home. First, I don't have to worry about yard work or repair work on the house, upkeep and whatnot, and it's given me more time to do more writing, which I like to do. So I've been doing a lot of writing since I've been here. Also, it's been very convenient, particularly for my physical exercise, where I had to travel by car about four miles to exercise at a health club. Now I just walk a short distance to a room that has all the machines that I need, plus the fact that I have a physical fitness instructor here who can help me out, who has helped me out, Don Meissner, in some of my exercises. And I have to give him some credit for that. Yeah, give you some credit for that.
How do you view yourself, Kal? Do you think of yourself as an old man?
No, I don't. I don't think of age at all. It just doesn't come to me at all. And I keep in my mind trying to do everything I used to do on a normal basis. Of course, it's much slower. I'm a little slower in doing things, but I have continued to do everything that I've always done in the past. Maybe not as much as I did. I'm still active in my church. I'm active here. I'm participating in a number of activities that they have here. And of course, my exercise. I also have been giving speeches 2 or 3 a year and attending a variety of meetings. So I stay busy. I just don't let it bother me about age or the time element or anything else.
What about reflecting on the past? Do you spend a lot of time thinking about your past?
I don't think a lot about it. I do think about it, and I think one of the important things that I think about it, I think I've had a terrific, wonderful past. It started with living in rural areas as a child, where I became familiar with nature and conservation, and then my family life was wonderful, and it just continued. I have to think about it. My college days were great, and even though during World War II we had a rough time, I had a major responsibility. It kept me busy in military intelligence, so that didn't even faze me one way or the other. I just had a job to do and I did it. And then of course during my career, I also was very pleased with my career. If I had to live it over again, I would do it. I was in my field is economics, mainly in industrial organization. I was able to work in the field that I liked, selecting the different positions I wanted to go to, which was mainly in doing economic research and writing analytical reports and making recommendations. And it was a field that I enjoyed very much. And then, of course, in my retirement, my wife and I decided to travel throughout the country, so we purchased a motorhome and spent about 10 years traveling all over every state in the Union, visiting national parks, historic places, and many other interesting places in the country. And so then, of course, we retired here, and I'm enjoying that now.
What do you think of the state of the world today, maybe in relation to your past, maybe in relation to when you were growing up?
Well, I think things are pretty bad at the moment, worldwide. There's been a lot of chaos and war. Well, they don't call them wars anymore, I guess. They're individual battles that are going on because of the terrorists. But, well, overall, I think we are improving, but we do have some major problems yet. I've lived through wonderful times during my growing up and living well, of course, the interruption of World War II. But other than that, I think that at least here in the United States, it's been great. And I feel that maybe the world situation should improve. It's not in very good shape at the moment.
What do you think about your future?
I really don't think about my future. I just live each day at a time and let the future take care of itself.